This lesson is about adding an event to the Wis community site. A lot of people want to add their own community events, and you can do that. First, you need to log into the site, and we showed you before how to create an account and how to log in. The next thing you need to do is go to the particular community that you want to add the event to. So let's say that it is a food event and you want to add it into the food community. So we'll go to the food community, and it's important to be in the right community, otherwise you'll end up adding the event someplace odd. And now that we're in the food community, you'll see one of the things that's in there is the food calendar. And we'll go look at the food calendar. Which shows you what upcoming food events there are. Winter Farmers Market every month in Eau Claire. Dunn County Beekeeping Conference, all kinds of interesting stuff. So let's say we want to add in our own event. So you go down to the Create button. When you hover over that, it'll show you what kind of content you can create. Since we're in the calendar, all you can create is events. So we'll click on Create Event, and that'll bring up a form that you can edit. And we're going to put in an event. Let's call it Film Showing of Cowspiracy. I am saying that mostly because I think I have a picture of Cowspiracy. You can pick what kind of event it is, and it's a movie. So we'll pick movie. You can upload an image. So if you click on the image button, it'll bring up this image browser, and you can look on your computer and find something you want to upload. So let's pick the cow and logo here, and we'll say open, and we'll upload that to the site, which takes a couple seconds. And then you get another screen where you can put in alt text. That's probably a good thing to do. It helps people who are visually impaired navigate through the site. So we'll say cow logo and save the image. You can also do some other things like attach media to the site. So the media attached can be a video field, so you can put YouTube or Vimeo video in there as well, just by putting in the URL to the video, and we'll put in a description. Cowspiracy is a movie that explains the contribution of raising animals for food to global warming. And then we'll go in here and put in a venue name. Let's call it the Menominee Public Library. Why is that? Because I happen to know the address, which is 600 Wolski Bay Road, Menominee, Wisconsin, 54751. And if you put in a reasonable address, it will actually be able to geolocate that and draw a map. And let's see, I think we're done. Oh, well, let's put in a link to the library. You can do that in here where it says more information. That'll give people a place to contact. So you put in a description and what the URL is for it. And the other thing you have to do is go up here on the top right and put in the event date. So for a pretty typical thing, you'd put in an end date and a beginning date. If you unclick show end date, you only get a place to put in the beginning of the event. And if it's an event that takes place all day, rather than enter in times, you can just say all day, and you just put in the dates. But let's say this happens on Tuesday, January 10th. You just click on the date, and it's at 7 p.m. And down here is the ending date. So let's put in 9 p.m. There are some other options. You can do repeating dates. That gets a little complicated. I'm not going to get into it today. And there you go. You click the publish button, and all of the magic happens, and pretty soon you'll end up with an event on the website. This is what it looks like. It's got a picture. It has a link to the Menominee Public Library. It has a little description, and it draws a map that shows you where the Menominee Public Library is. And that's really all there is to adding an event into the site. When people come into it, they can see where it is and when it is, and they can even click on the Add to Calendar button, and they can add the event into their Google Calendar or Hotmail calendar or any of a number of different kinds of calendars. And that's it for today. Thanks a lot for listening.